Welcome back to our side of the mountain in Vermont, where we are building a fully functioning campsite right here behind us. And I'm so excited because in this one, we're finally finishing this dang road.
Let's do it, baby. And we have a wonderful special guest.
How you doing?
You guys have met this hunk of a man before.
Yo.
This is Jordan's dad.
No, I'm not. Yes, I am.
Dougie Fresh. We call him Dougie Fresh. Well, actually now we call him Gramps now.
All right, Dad, it's time for me to teach you a thing or two.
Yeah, it's funny how that works out.
Come and sit on my lap.
Even though Vermont is a much quicker haul to get up here than it is to get all the way down to Panama, Doug still drove 3.5 hours to get up here. He's only staying for one night, but just so grateful to have him up here and to help us out on Sadie's farm for the next 24 hours or so.
I had to call in the reinforcements, you guys. This project's been dragging. It's a ton of work clearing and excavating out all this land. I got my dad on the backhoe. I'm gonna be running the chainsaw and we're gonna make a ton of progress. There's nothing to wait for. We are just going after it, you guys. We're just gonna smash the build of this driveway out. I wanna move up here ASAP. Yeah! First things first, you see all of these trees here? We gotta cut all of these up into little rounds and get them all stacked beautifully. Yeah!
I've never done this before. I'm a little scared. I don't know, you guys. That machine makes me a little nervous.
At least look really cute in this helmet. It looks so cute.
One little move, you toast.
Yeah, you just don't do that.
You toast.
You don't do that.
I know, I don't have enough confidence yet. I think I'd rather just use a very large piece of machinery. For some reason, I just feel a little safer being in a seat with a seat belt.
He's getting the hang of it. I think he's getting the hang of it.
Backhoe's ladies in the bucket, that's for sure.
Oh, that end?
Oh yeah.
You get used to that though.
I know. It's starting to get used to it. It's almost like muscle memory.
When you get to the point where you have to think, okay, I have to move the bucket that way.
Yeah, you just do it.
You don't gotta stack this down. I don't want you to get hurt, alright?
Okay, old man.
Alright, I don't want you getting hurt. You gotta keep up with the wood stacking. If you don't keep stacking wood, it gets out of control. I'm on wood stack number 3. This is gonna be such beautiful firewood for us next year.
Who needs weights? What do you got there, little lady? What do you got there, little lady? Good job. Good job. Get it, girl. Woohoo! Look at you. Doug is having an absolute blast right now. He's been on this tractor for the last
hours.
3 hours straight.
He's been working on one tree stump, but I think he just got it.
But he's so in his element right now. We're just so happy to have him here.
This tree's gonna need a strap. It's leaning the wrong way. That's what these big heavy duty tie down straps are great for. I have another one if you want to go get some tension on there. Woo! That was awesome!
You want a strawberry?
She's put on a performance right now.
Ah.
Do you have a parapet? I don't have one.
Can you do like this?
Like a marching soldier?
Like this, and then
So Sadie and I are actually heading out. I'm going for my yearly haircut today. I go maybe once, sometimes twice a year. It's been a hot minute. My hair needs some serious loving. I will be a new woman in just a couple hours. It's crazy what just a haircut can do. Feeling so fresh, feeling so clean. Let's go see if we can see if Jordan even notices. Wow! Just in an hour, look what these boys have gotten done.
Hey,
You like it?
love it.
Thank you.
How was the dentist?
The dentist.
The teeth look great, honey.
You're a funny one.
Your teeth look extra white, honey. Looks great, your teeth.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
What about my hair?
What do you mean? What's the same?
Come on.
You're so
you
full of love, aren't you? Such a romantic.
Hey, I mean, he gets it from someone, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Bubba. You like Mama's hair?
She did it. She did her hair.
Oh, she did?
It looks beautiful, right?
That's right, girlfriend.
He's still getting a little used to the controls, I think. Go on. Yeah!
Here I am.
The surface of the soil is all scratched, so we're ready to move all of this that way. Well, we said goodbye to my dad. He's heading back home, back down to Massachusetts. And he left us with making a ton of progress, but with a ton of work ahead of us. And it also just rained a little bit. Actually, a lot of it. We got about a half of an inch in an hour. And that's turned all this into a very muddy mess. And guess who left their muck boots out in the rain like a silly person? Not a good time to not have your muck boots. It looks beautiful right now, but I feel like I'm gonna make a mess real quick because we also bought a laser level. And that's to level out all this land with a slight slope going downhill so we don't have any pooling of water and all the water runs off. And also so when we bring the Airstream on here, it can sit on this thing beautifully. This laser is gonna give me a level plane. So by setting this up in the middle, I have a flat line and I can figure out how high the dirt is from that flat line, which will tell me my slope. It'll tell me the pitch of the land. 22 inches. Man, as it stands right now, it's pretty close. Everything's within like 2 to 3 inches of being perfect. I don't really know if there's much that I need to do because I'm still going to be bringing in a ton of gravel and a ton of rock and sand. So much for these being my nice shoes. That's the end of those. Well, here goes nothing. Oh no! Yeah, this isn't looking good. I sunk down like 2 feet, which you know how everything that I said about this being level? That is a really quick way to make that not happen and to ruin all the work that we did. Today is definitely not the day to do that, but I think today is a good day to do something else, which is to install a culvert right here. From this side of the property that loves to gather a bunch of water here in this low point, underneath to our drainage, and be able to move it downhill. And my plan is to just use the backhoe, not move at all, or as little as possible. So I'm not running the tracks up and down this mud, burying myself deeper and deeper. Well, I'm running into a problem that I've never faced before, and that's because down in Panama we have beautiful soil without a single rock in it. I've hit ledge, maybe about a foot down. I'm gonna run a 10-inch culvert here, which means I need technically at least 5 inches of soil above the culvert, but I would like even more than that. I want to be able to put any vehicle that I want over this, even if it's a concrete truck in the future or whatever. I don't want to have to worry about this culvert. Okay. This thing should do the trick, I think. Building off grid is my favorite, 'cause you run a generator all day. Oh, ooh.
So I asked Jord this morning, I said, hey honey, so like, when was the last time you used one of these machines? Never.
You ready?
This is our first time.
working.
And as you can see with all the rain that we've been getting, this whole canal that Jordan had dug out is just full of water and mud. So Jordan's just gonna try to move this water along down that way where it kind of naturally wants to go.
So everything that I'm standing on right here is ledge. We need to get down about a foot. It's gonna take some time. The good thing is the ledge isn't like super hard. Like I'm gonna be able to get through it with this, but it's gonna take hours. So that's just how it's gonna go.
And it is very, very loud over there, so I'm probably gonna be stepping away every so often and then checking in on him, but I just wanna give a little full check for you guys, a little foliage check, because just in the last couple days, it has gotten so insanely beautiful and vibrant. It's crazy, like we're from Massachusetts, which is like 3 hours from here. We get foliage, but it is just not like it is up here in Vermont. It's just so much more vibrant, so much more beautiful.
It's going pretty good. Slow for sure, but I'm making progress. I can go about 4 to 5 inches down, I'd say, and it kind of just like, the rock kind of like shatters into like what looks like a bunch of like slates, like soft, like layered rock. So I can kind of just drive it through there and it's just chipping up all this rock pretty easy. It just is a decent amount of area. So I'm just gonna have to keep going little by little. I think I've kind of jackhammered all I can. I mean, I keep going, but I don't know if it's really worth it. I think I'm just gonna try to put this culvert in. I wish I could go deeper. If I could have it my way, I'd probably go another like 6 inches deeper. I'm gassed. I mean, running that thing just like vibrating on your whole body. I've been running it for 4 hours. I'm just so excited to get this culvert in because right now our whole parking area that we're gonna have here is a swamp. And once we can get this culvert in, I can move all this soil and allow all this water to drain. So I'm gonna go for it. And now we gotta check the level of this thing, and we wanna see the water running downhill. We wanna see it running that way. So that is perfect. See how the bubble's over there? That means that this side is high. I'm just gonna check this at multiple points. This down. Yeah, I'll do a lot better.
You gotta connect them too, don't you?
Yeah, but we'll have to put dirt on that one first. But let's just make sure this is where we want this to go. And then we'll get the level.
All right, lift it up a little, and then I'll kind of slide it in.
All right, so what I did before is I used the backhoe.
Right. You want to try that again? How did you do it?
I put some dirt over here. These culverts are quite the pain to get together. The good news is I have some experience doing this, and I know it's best to use this backhoe to push the two culverts together. So what I'm gonna do is take a whole bunch of dirt, put it on the end of the culvert so it doesn't move, and then I can use the backhoe to push the smaller piece of culvert onto the bigger piece. What a mess. Look at how muddy everything is. Look at all this standing water we still have. It rained 5 days ago and we still have standing water. This is gonna create some more work for me in a future video. But good news is the culvert's installed and I just gotta cover this thing up. I think that's about all I can do for today. I got the culvert all covered up. It's a little messy because it is so muddy. That's just how it's gonna be. So I just think I should stop because this is just gonna keep getting worse and worse. You see the culvert sticking out over there and it's moving the water. It's gonna help us with getting all this muck out of all the water that's been running from uphill and just move all the water downhill. There's still a lot to do here. This is a big muddy mess, but I know I need to stop for today because I'm just mucking everything up with this thing. I gotta call it there. And that's where I'm calling this video. I'm gonna go back with my family, get some dinner, enjoy the evening, and get back after tomorrow. But thank you guys so much for following along. We love you guys, and we'll see you on the next one.